now. We're starting now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ace Anime Review Wednesdays, where we get together and shoot the shit about the most recent anime we've been watching, which is, we'll let you know later. I'm Charlie, they, him, and apparently I'm hosting today.
Haha.
But here's our founder.
I'm A Spirit King. I use he, him pronouns, and I just got off working 7 days in a row, which is why this stream is so much later than usual.
And I'm Noah Haley, they, them. I'm youngest and newest. And I'm the one you have to blame when things go wrong. Or when they go right. I'm the one to blame for everything.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's Zuko who's barking in the background and being a very bad boy.
Oh, thank God I can't hear him.
If you don't acknowledge him, he'll go away.
He won't. He really won't. He'll get worse. So at Ace Anime Reviews, we review anime, but we also talk about light novels and video games and really whatever takes our fancy. What else do we do? We're getting better!
Yeah.
Our most recent review on the site was for Old Man's Journey, written by our lovely Carly.
I did that one. I talked about how much it's a nice game and everyone should play it, and it's a shame that my siblings have never heard of it, apparently.
No.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's 3 years old, and it was sort of indie.
Oh, which means that in about 2 years I might actually play it, because it always takes me 5 years to get around to playing any game. I didn't play Persona 5 till last year.
Persona 5 isn't an indie game.
And I have Bloodborne and still have not played it. I've played about 5 minutes of it.
An indie game.
I know.
You said it takes you 5 years to play any indie game.
Even longer for me.
Oh, it takes even longer than that for me to play an indie game. I still haven't played Spiritfarer, even despite it being right up my alley.
Amazing.
Yes.
And I believe Ace, you have promised us a review of something for this Friday.
Yes, the next on Friday, it's I'm writing something about the Remarried Empress, which is a webtoon. And specifically, I'm writing a slightly half-hearted defense of Rashta's character. So, that should... Yeah.
I've been reading that one. It's
yeah,
interesting?
I'll get into most of my issues with how... It's mostly the advertising, how it's advertised, like how she's framed in the advertising. That's kind of weird. But I also was looking at the comments, and somebody called her Trashta, and, well, I'm gonna have to get into that a little bit, I think. Not too much. Anybody smart and sexy enough to follow us probably already knows why. We'll quickly be able to pick up on why calling her trash is not okay, but we'll get into that on Friday.
Yep. Former slave and rape victim calling her trash.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
that sounds lovely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting.
It's really good. It's not the best.
Yeah.
It's not the best. I think Your Throne is the best webtoon on webtoons right now, by pretty wide margin. But the Remade Empress is still like probably in the top 5 in terms of objective quality.
Yeah, and you can. All the characters are characters, and you can kind of get where the Empress is coming from.
Yeah, they're very well-rounded, fleshed-out characters. There's no real antagonist except for maybe the Emperor, and obviously the evil, the Viscount who used to own Rashta.
Yeah.
But
man, you should write a review.
I know. I should talk. Yes. I should write a character analysis about Rashta and talk all about how she's not a bad guy. Maybe on Friday.
Severely fucking traumatized.
I know.
Okay, so we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/m/anime-reviews. Don't you love my transitions?
Oh yeah, they're very, very smooth.
This is normally the point in the show where we'll shout out new patrons.
But we don't have any right now. Very sad. So we'll just let you know what to look forward to. We only have 3 tiers right now because we're still small and building our base and all that. But first tier is early access and voting power. That's $1 a month. You get to read reviews a week early, excluding premiere reviews and other first impressions. Those everybody gets at the same time, and you get to vote on Druid Quest's monthly night novel review and any other Patreon polls. Druid Quest is our other reviewer. She is Fen, and she doesn't like.
She's not to be put on mic.
She's not to be put on mic. So she probably won't ever join us on these, but she exists and she's awesome, and you should read her stuff. Second tier, what's up?
I was gonna say, if you go to aceanimereviews.com, you can select the writers, and you should read all of their shit. Why am I getting?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Second tier, you get everything from first tier, as is standard, and then you also get the Ace Anime Reviews Discord for $5 a month. It's access to our Discord channel, where you can chat about anime or whatever with other Patreons and maybe us.
With other Patreons?
Other patrons. You have
Patreons.
Yeah, you said Patreon, called them Patreons last week.
Yeah, and you know what? Charlie didn't stop mocking me for it, so I'm gonna keep mocking them for it.
My duty as elder sibling.
I know,
Tier
it is.
3 is $10 a month. That's entry into our monthly sweepstakes, along with everything else, all the other tiers. And that's automatic entry into a monthly drawing to join us for one of our weekly discussions for our Rwednesday. And yeah, we'll probably think up new stuff. There was talk about maybe a book club.
Yeah, that's still percolating.
Yeah, we're percolating a lot of stuff, and it's gonna be great. Come check us out.
There's not gonna be much new going on with the site until we actually have income, unfortunately, because 2 of us have full-time jobs and the other 2 are unemployed and dying from it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not to bring down the mood.
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows. They understand. They're very smart. They follow us.
They're smart and sexy.
Just the best.
Yep.
Patreons and followers.
Patreons and followers.
Okay, so let's get into it.
Awesome.
What do you want to talk about first?
I have a list. We've started with Wonder Egg, and that's gonna be good because I just watched that today, so it's fresh.
Same.
Yeah. I like the new girl. She's cool.
She's awful. I hate her.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Is she funny?
She is. She amuses me.
She's a bit.
She's a
horrible person.
Yeah.
She told her fan, instead of just like politely explaining, hey, I appreciate the thought, but like maybe don't shoplift and spend all of your money on me.
She is a child.
She is, yes.
That's not an excuse.
I'm sure that she's probably downplaying, like, making herself sound worse than she maybe was. Because if she really was just a fan, then I don't think that she would be doing all this for her. I think she's leaving a lot out, and she's an unreliable narrator.
I think that's a lot of guilt.
Yeah.
Talking. I don't like her.
Yeah, I don't think she's not a nice person, but I like her as a character.
And she has a whole hell of a lot of room to grow.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Ben walked into the room to talk at me about the egg show of Eggy Eggness.
Well, tell her to put it in the
I
chat.
told her to just get in the Discord text chat, and she said
or
no.
to get into the Twitch chat.
Just wanted, yeah, I mean that has a delay. No, she wanted to point out that if Rika had handled it responsibly or compassionately, she would not be there.
Yeah, Chiemi would not be dead. So.
Yeah.
She might still be. Like, there's more than one trigger for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's entirely possible that it was just the last straw on an already overladen path. But that doesn't make her
Okay.
freaking.
No.
It's not okay. And like,
It's not
she's an
treated as
interesting
okay.
character, but she's not a character I want around either.
Yeah, I mean, and
Her actions are never treated as okay.
yeah,
Is the thing. Like, what the main character, I forget her name, I'm sorry. But she's like constantly, yeah, is always taking her to task. She took her to task about it. Like, you call your friend your wallet and shit
Yeah.
like that, and like she's not treated as if she's perfect.
Yes,
paragon
she's
of
not.
light
Yeah,
and
it's
she was
not.
right to do it.
It is clearly framed as she was in the wrong.
Yeah.
She
But
wasn't with the framing. I'm just tired of those kinds of characters appearing in general.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
Well, she's not like the only type of character. She could easily be that type of character that I just cannot stand, who like starts conflict just for the sake of just for absolutely no reason. Like like in a Silent Voice, everybody's there's a character like that, and that was probably the whole reason why I could not like that as much as a lot of other people like it, because I just cannot stand that type of character. And she's not that. She's obviously got some stuff that she's working through and that she's not willing to face, and she's very unreliable. She's an unreliable narrator, clearly, and there's room for growth there.
No, I think it's. I dealt with too many of those assholes growing up. I don't care if they feel bad about what they did.
Yeah.
I don't want their apologies. I want them to leave and never come back.
Yeah. I mean, and she's like putting her life on the line to rectify her mistake, which I think is admirable.
Provided that's actually what's going on, that would be admirable. But like, we don't actually know what the whole thing with the Wonder Egg thing is. Like, I keep referring it to the gotcha game of, oh no, please go into stealth mode. I don't want to fight. I'm talking. Of grief and trauma, because it's like that a lot so far. They just keep bringing you in, and you keep hurting yourself. Oh, son of a biscuit!
Yeah.
Why are you attacking the sheep?
Yeah, the only like real downside about this episode was that the girls that they're supposed to be saving have absolutely no character whatsoever. All we know is that they're obsessive idol fans who committed suicide because they're the idol that they stand committed suicide.
Yeah.
Which apparently is a thing that happens, is because idol culture is toxic and bad.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's a 2-part episode. They'll probably get more characterization. I don't have enough room to do that.
Yeah.
In the next episode.
Yeah.
I'm dying again. Why is this sheep so stupid?
I don't know.
I know. I do appreciate with Wonder Egg that they do root the sources of everyone's trauma in some very real problems that actually happen, and it's not some sort of fucking mystic. This alien monster from another planet has possessed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, defeating the trauma doesn't miraculously save the people permanently. You gotta keep coming back and coming back and coming back.
Yeah. They need.
Well, assuming that's even what's going to happen.
Well,
like,
really, they said it doesn't really save them at all. It
Oh,
just kind of puts them a bit towards saving the person that they care about. Like, he said in the first episode that the girls that they're saving will only be actually saved if they have a friend willing to go and do the eggs and save a bunch of people to save them, which is not guaranteed. So, but yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Next I have Jobless.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good episode. There's a lot of... I've noticed there was a lot of characters with green hair and red eyes lately. Like, there were a couple last season, and then there were a couple this season, and at first I thought it was cool, but now I'm starting to feel like my brand is being infringed upon.
Yes, they're doing it just to spite you.
Yes. despite me personally. They found out that that's what I like to do, and they're like, well, we're gonna do that. Make him look like a copycat, even though he's been doing it for years.
Yeah. Yeah. You said last time that it seems like he stops perving on them after he gets to know them, and
Yeah.
he kept her fucking underwear,
Yeah,
and
well,
he's worshiping it.
yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
There was a statement that the writer of the original light novel made on Twitter about his perviness, and he said that or they, I don't know if the writer's a man or a woman or another, they said that he kind of, that at first, like, he thinks of them more as video game characters. It takes a while for him to, like, get it through his head that these people are human beings with rich inner lives and all that kind of stuff. So, which is part of it. And also that part of the reason he's so slow to improve that aspect of his personality is that he does not consider it a flaw at first, so he's no reason to change it, but that he will get better. But it won't go away completely.
Yeah. Okay, I buy that.
Yeah.
And I like that they treated him pantsing Sylph as, oh no, you fucked up.
Yeah, I liked that his dad had a chat with him about consent. I like that he was genuinely sorry. Like, he immediately knew he did bad. And his dad had a little talk with him about consent, and then he apologized to Sylph.
Yeah. I'm not a real big fan of his dad.
Yeah, his dad's...
He's kind of an ass.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, I know that he realized afterwards that, hey, maybe I shouldn't have hit my kid, but he still first resorted to, oh, my kid's being a slut, I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah, isn't it? Didn't his yeah, but his kid also called him out on that. So, like, we weren't supposed to like that he did that.
Yeah, but also his kid is what, 5?
Yeah, about there.
Like, according to him, his kid is 5. That's not his job.
No. Okay,
His dad got some issues that he needs to fucking work through.
yeah, he does. But I think his dad is has some more medieval ideas about stuff than.
Dad a
He's a
retired
childish asshole. What?
Isn't his dad a retired adventurer or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Both
isn't
of
he
his
just
parents
used,
are.
isn't he just used to solving most of his immediate problems with violence?
Probably.
Probably.
Maybe he just
Violence
shouldn't have had a
removed.
kid. Maybe he should have had therapy before he had a kid.
He should invent therapy and then go to
I haven't
therapy.
seen this show. I will be completely honest. I haven't seen this show. I watched the first episode, and then the second episode started really gross, and I decided I'm not watching the rest of this, and so I didn't.
That's fair.
That's fair. That was a gross kind of moment.
Yeah, but what about Sylph? Do you like Sylph as a character?
Yes. I love Sylph. She's an angel.
Yeah, I like that. I like that she was also able to learn the to use magic without incantations. That's not just something that he gets as a super special protagonist power. That most likely it's just one of those skills that if you learn it a certain way, it's hard to unlearn. So since she learned to do it without incantations when she was younger, but if he had tried to teach an older person, if he had tried to teach his teacher how to do it, it wouldn't have worked. But since she was just starting out, she was able to,
Yeah, and I liked the hint we're getting that his teacher has gone off to maybe research some incantationless magic. Like, she's inspired by her student to progress her own studies.
Yeah. I exchanged those 34 tickets. And look, I have the new character. His deck is you mostly get his cards by leveling him up, so and through events, so he's got a lot of filler in his deck right now. See?
He has onion hair.
Yeah, he does. His name is Kite, the poor boy. I have a theory. His parents were probably not 25 years old when he was born.
Probably not.
Because, I mean, I work in a hospital, so I see a lot of babies, and generally speaking, the ones with the dumb names have younger parents. Because if you're not 25, you're not old enough to understand consequences. I think the worst
Not
one is
fair.
probably a little boy named Pino. It's like, have you ever been to school, Mom? You know what he's going to be called his whole life, right? Poor penis.
Oh, that poor kid.
Poor
It's
child.
not funny.
It's hilarious. Because we're awful people.
Oh, we only
No.
laugh because we lived through it.
Yeah.
I didn't. They didn't have any room to make fun of my name.
Hey, well, we all changed our names. Only 2 of us still have the same names that we were born with. The others all changed it. But yeah.
Stop giving me things. My inventory is full.
Alright. Anything else to say about Jala's reincarnation?
It's real gross.
Okay.
It's gross, but it has room to grow.
Yes.
And I think they're actually going to stick to that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And, oh. Alright, next we have Evan's design team. They made a little elephant.
They made an elephant.
They
They made
did.
Cthulhu.
And they made a weird bug. And,
Yes, an underwater bug.
I didn't know what kind of bug that was, but apparently it's extinct. So there's like some weird time thing going on. I think they probably just made them all in
Yes.
advance, and then they get. Oh look, I won! Because they
Amazing.
lost their internet
Yeah.
failed.
Yeah, no, they've got kind of a, what's the word? Anachronistic.
Yeah.
They're like the Doctor. They go to whatever time period they need.
Maybe exist outside of time, and then God just puts them wherever the hell they want.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And you know what I'm weird? Because we have somebody who likes birds, and we have somebody who's obsessed with horses. You would think that there would be people obsessed with cats and dogs, because canids and felines are an ecological niche that exists everywhere on the planet. So you'd think that they would
But
have
they're
somebody
not
who likes making cats
special.
and somebody who likes making dogs, and those two would always be arguing.
But that's not as much fun to make fun of as a dragon that's made of farts.
Yeah, that was funny. But I'm sure that there's probably stuff you could do with canids and felines that would be fun. Like how introducing how the hyena came around because it's a feline, but there are no dogs around, so it has dog software on cat hardware.
Here's the thing on its own, they're not actually felines.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean.
I mean, they originated from felines, but they're not actually.
Yeah, but because they evolved that way to fill out the niche that canines fill, because they didn't have that.
Yeah, and foxes evolved to fill a niche that felines fill.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm a little irritated that neither of you mentioned that the angel collars are wings.
They're what?
You mean?
Their wings, the collars of their shirts.
Oh,
their
I
designs look
I
like
noticed the
wings.
ones on the back of that one guy's.
Got them on the back too.
I never
Yeah.
saw him on this collar.
Close.
Okay, can't use that.
Well, now you'll see them.
Okay, I can't use that. Alright, so it's like, this is the only one I can use.
You guys need any hides? I mean, probably. You always need hides, don't you?
Neither of us are. I'm not a tanner. I can't.
I could
find
use
them with
hides.
leather.
Yota can. Yota's a tailor.
Oh, good. I
Yeah.
lost the sheep.
Leather, not hides.
Oh.
You can hide into leather.
Oh yeah, no, you need to send it to a forester. Send it to Taterberry. Taterberry will make it into hides and
Yeah, I'm
send
just
it.
gonna leave it in the kinship house.
Yeah.
That makes
Oh
most
yeah,
sense,
that works too. You can also do that.
That's what I've been doing.
Means I gotta get on
Some-
Taterberry and get a kinship invite. Special summon for lower. Oh, let's set that. I don't even have one right now. I already have 2,000. Alright.
It is actually hilarious that at least one of the animals that were created was created by a child.
Oh yeah. I'm sure
An
that there's not
actual
probably not the
child.
only one.
Let's give the little baby some credit for the seahorse.
Yeah.
I mean, and plus,
Seahorse
technically,
didn't invent the kid didn't invent the seahorse. The old man did.
No, the kid
he's
is the
the
one who
reason
made it
that
so
the
that the
seahorse
male
is the way it is.
seahorses give birth. Because he
Oh
mislabeled
yeah,
them.
that's right.
And he's most of the reason that Tulu exists, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
That was cute. It was a cute episode. Nice, lighthearted. No serious topics, nothing to get angry at. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Go watch
Yep.
Kevin's Design Team.
Again, the only negative thing anybody has said about it is that the transgender woman is played by a cis man. And your mileage will vary on how bad that is.
Not bad at all, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But please just send things into there, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to get stuff out of my inventory because I'm running out of space.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I love running out of space.
Oh, it's a challenge we all must overcome.
Yeah.
Over and over and over.
Oh, if only you were subscribers and had that thing that would let you access your vault in the shop from anywhere on the map.
Yes?
I mean, I'm out of space in my vault, too.
Bro.
Yeah.
Ass.
Alright.
Yeah.
And then last one, we're talking about Escape the Infinity.
It was good.
Yeah, the Catboy. They
had
skated
that.
against Catboy. Oh, and the Dio-ass motherfucker finally showed his face, and he sure is a Dio-ass motherfucker.
He sure is a fucking adult pretending to be a vampire so he can pick on teenagers.
I think, according to the preview, I think he's supposed to be a matador. But
He has vampire thing.
he just looks like a JoJo character.
Yeah. He has the bull horns on his board and the cape and shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can buy Matador.
He's clearly Dio Brando's human Sona.
Yeah, I think they have the same. I still haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure they have the same voice actor.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched JoJo in Japanese
Yeah.
because I can't focus on all of it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched JoJo at all. My mind is pure.
The second season is the best.
Not watching JoJo's is homophobia.
I'm sorry. It's
I
not
haven't.
happening.
I will confess, I haven't seen past the second season in its entirety because I just got distracted by other anime. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a for sale sign by the Kin House.
I didn't. I still haven't watched all of Phantom Blood and none of the second one with the Joseph, but I kind of jumped on with Stardust Crusaders. It's fine.
It's fair. So did I. I didn't get to watch all of it.
Yeah,
I know that
my favorite is Diamond and is Unbreakable still, and I don't, because that's just my jam. Josuke is the best JoJo. Because he is a very good boy who loves his mommy.
I like the second season best. Jonathan is my favorite JoJo. I'm
Yeah.
a basic bitch, I will admit.
Yeah.
I do love the original.
Basic
How do
bitches
I
like
get out?
Joseph.
Basic
bitches like Joseph.
Oh, well then I guess I'm just frickin'...
Actually, Jonathan is probably one of the least popular. Yay, I win! I beat Seto Kaiba.
He's just like a normal, nice guy.
Yeah.
He's just a normal, nice guy.
Yeah. He dies
whose
pretty early on,
adopted
though.
brother steals... He gets his body sold by his adopted brother. It's unfortunate.
Yep.
His adopted brother became a vampire and killed his entire family.
What is this? Xyz Hunter. Increase the attack of one monster you control till the
How
end of
do
the
I
turn
get
by the
out
number of
where
your
I
opponent's
am?
Xyz.
Can I just transfer back out?
That's only useful if I'm fighting somebody who has Xyz monsters. So I'm
I
not gonna
appear
bother
to
with
be
that.
trapped in the residential area.
Oh, that's
Here.
a shame. If only you had a milestone. So, do we have anything else?
It's nowhere near where I was, though.
So we spent our time talking about the skate anime, talking about JoJo's. Is there anything we want to say about the skating anime?
It was good. The speech was good. It was that classic, like, kind of feel-good power of friendship inspires the jaded veteran type bullshit.
Yeah.
But it was very well done. It was a literal child.
Yeah, we found.
And Reki was a bully to him in an affectionate way, which I oddly admire.
Yeah,
I
and
find
we,
that
we
very
found out the pink-haired husband's name is Kaoru, but they don't like being called that.
not not at S.
No.
Everyone has their alter egos at
Yeah.
S, which is a super exclusive underground skate rink.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, super exclusive club that is just full of people all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that one anime? I swear this is related. What's that one anime with the awesome chick with the shoe backpack and they wanted
Keep
to
your hands off
animation?
Azoken.
Say again?
Keep your hands off Azoken.
Yes, that one. This skate kind of reminds me of that in that it's sort of a love letter to skateboarding, the way that one was a love letter to animation.
Yeah.
Did anybody else get that feeling?
Yeah, like it goes into like the technical stuff about it more than most other sports anime do.
Yeah.
Also, apparently the person who the series creator is the same person who wrote Free, which was really good anime that only lasted one season and never had any more.
What are we talking about?
Those anime.
Free.
I haven't seen it. Are you guys in the text chat on the
Well,
Discord?
if you ever watch it, only watch once. No, I'm not in the text chat on great Discord.
Charlie, because I gotta.
Yes, I'm watching you type.
Yeah.
They had to step away for a second. They'll be right back.
Okay.
So,
So, do we have anything else to talk about today?
well, I enjoyed the spider anime.
Oh,
and since they're not here, we can talk about the spider anime.
Oh yeah, what happened in this week's spider anime? I don't remember.
Baby
Oh, they killed a dragon.
Big dragon, and apparently that was her parent or something.
Yes, they killed.
A relative, at least.
Yeah, and then the little dragon felt very upset about killing somebody who was trying to kill them, and that they have never met.
Yeah. Well, it's the idea that.
Yeah.
Hey, this was related to me.
I guess.
Am I going to turn out like that? I think is a very real fear.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably what her concern. That makes sense. Well, I mean, our spider friend is the only sentient monster spider we've seen, so it's possible that Faye just doesn't know that she's the only sentient earth dragon. If she is, which she might not be.
And they did give us a good reason why she can't just kill the humans.
Yeah, they're stronger than her.
Because the humans are stupid powerful.
Yeah, they're level 29. She's level 1.
Well, she did just evolve.
Yeah. But she's the equivalent of level 11, maybe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could see why. That is a good reason.
But I think it's going to be a fun running thing where she goes, oh, I'm awesome, I got this shit on lock, and then bad shit happens.
Yep.
What are we talking about now?
Spiders.
Spiders.
Oh, man, I wanted to talk more about skating.
Oh, well, let's talk more about Skate the Infinity. What you guys say about Skate the Infinity? The Catboy is Catboy.
Okay. Yes, he's very cute. It's very tragic. No, what I want to say is there's this thing that Wave and Skate both try to pull off that Skate is significantly more
adept at.
Yeah, like because in Wave they try to paint Masaki's whole obsession with surfing as him chasing this high that he gets off his wave, to make it seem less gay that he fell in love with surfing after watching his extremely attractive classmate doing it.
Yes.
And for that, it just comes out of nowhere. Like, he hasn't shown any real interest in surfing up to that point. Apparently, his best friend has been trying to teach him for years, offering to teach him how to surf, and he hasn't been interested. But in Skate, what they do is they purposely take this new thing that Reki introduces Lenga to, and they show Lenga connecting it explicitly to something he has a lot more experience with, that brought him a similar sense of, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Familiarity?
Yes. And it's connecting it to that and showing how he grows in his feelings towards skateboarding out of that initial baseline of, oh, this thing reminds me of this other thing that I love, and I want to get back to that feeling of loving something.
Yeah, and also, and it still manages to be super gay.
It does. to be super gay. I absolutely love all of the work Reki puts into Langa's skateboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really fucking appreciate how much he tries to adapt it as much to how you snowboard, for him to skateboard properly, because he's
Yeah.
so used to it that he's never gonna do a whole 100%. Okay, I got this skateboarding thing down now.
Yeah, and I especially appreciate how he's not shown to have any real significant like jealousy or bitterness towards how good his new friend is. Like that's
Yeah.
something that
He's
would
just
have been easy to
thrilled that
build
his new
with.
friend likes
Would
the
have
thing
been
that he likes.
really sorry.
He said he's just thrilled that his new friend likes the thing that he likes.
Exactly, but there's so many times in sports anime where your new friend will be really good at the thing that you like, and they just started and you've been doing it for years, and then you'll get all bitter and shit, and it's understandable, it's a very relatable experience, but
Yeah.
it's so refreshing to have them both just like, oh, you love this thing that I love, I will teach you more about this thing that we both love, and we will be happy and bond over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I appreciate that they don't make him like, oh, I'm a genius at skateboarding. It's very much related to, oh, I have this experience with a very similar sport, and I can adapt that. Not 100%, but I can sort of adapt it to doing this.
Yeah,
and
and
I'll
also-
still fall on my ass every 5 minutes.
So kind of
And where he
related
can't
to.
adapt it, sorry, go ahead, Ace.
Yes, and also kind of related to the whole thing with the incantationless magic is that part of the reason why he's just at that age where he's not going to be able to learn the muscle memory that Reki has for skateboarding, so he's trying to use the muscle memory for his snowboarding to improve his skateboarding, and Reki's building the
Yeah.
thing around that.
Right.
And yeah. And sometimes it works, and sometimes he needs to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sweet. I love it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think Skate might be my favorite this season, and there's an anime about two girls who go out and fight supernatural monsters
Yeah.
based on creepypastas.
Yeah. It's.
Which you'd think would be right up my alley, but the main character is so fucking unlikable.
Yeah.
Have we already talked about other side picnic, or is that what we're about to get to after
We
you guys?
haven't talked about it at all.
We haven't talked
All right,
about it.
you guys have fun talking about your spiders. I'm gonna
No, we're done talking about the spiders.
No,
You want to
we're
talk
done.
about picnic?
Oh, good.
I paid attention to this episode mostly. I did miss some stuff. I forgot why Toriko left. And I felt bad, but I did feel bad for Kozakura at the end when she was left behind.
Oh yeah. Toriko left because Sawaro told her that she did not want to risk her life for someone she does not know.
Which is
Which
understandable.
is understandable. She does say it purely out of a place of, I don't like that Toriko has this other person in her life that is more important to her than me because I don't want to admit I'm super gay for her.
Yeah.
Which is,
Babe, back
Yeah?
up.
oh, sorry. Sorry, is that better? Is that better? Is that better?
That's better, thank you.
Sorry, I had to move so I could reach my keyboard.
I love your voice, but you talk so close to the mic that it's hard to understand you sometimes.
Oh, I lose. Let's not waste this person's time.
What? Okay.
Oh,
Um,
the game.
But yeah, that was a problem with the light novels too. Like the first 4 episodes so far adapted 3 of the first 4 case files. I don't know when the Big Head Village comes in.
That was last
Originally,
episode.
That was the 3rd episode. The 4th episode is the one with the time, space, and the middle-aged man,
Yes.
where with all the plant people, where Kazakura gets left behind.
Yes.
No, initially in the light novel, the 3rd case file is with the Marines in the liminal space of the train station that doesn't exist.
That sounds weird.
Oh yeah, it's great. They go and they find a bunch of American Marines who got trapped on the other side.
Oh, that
there's
sounds
this huge
like it
monster.
will end totally well, and nothing bad will happen, and they
Oh,
will
and
be
it's great.
super cool all the time.
Oh yeah, they trust them immensely to the point where they had to escape these heavily armed, traumatized American Marines by jumping onto a hell train.
Ah.
And it was great. And that's originally why they were fighting in the next part with the man and the plants, because Toriko wanted to go back and help those Marines. Sarawa said, no, I don't care about them, and I don't care about your tutor. And they were not happy. She was not happy about it.
Aw. Hi, Cammy. Cammy is lying on the cat tree next to me.
Sorrow is just a deeply, deeply unlikable protagonist.
I noticed they changed how they romanized her name. They added a W. Is that because
That's how it's initially romanized.
oh they fixed the problem? Well, because before it looked like a boy's name, which I think might.
I mean, it's also not spelled how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
For English.
Because the way it was, they were doing it was more like Sorao instead of Sorao.
Yeah, Sorao.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they added a W.
Whatever it is, it's a weird name.
It's an interesting name,
Yeah.
There's that big one. It like Adachi and Shimamura shows promise in how gay it is.
Yep.
And then it opens its mouth.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Do you have anything anything you watched this week that you want to talk about, even if we didn't say it, but you want to say something about it?
Well, I mostly played Final Fantasy this week, so.
Oh yeah, you have been playing that. I've been thinking I would have loved to be playing Final Fantasy this week, but I was working for 7 days in a row.
That sucks.
Wow.
Yep. Not fun. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can't do anything.
Why isn't this fucking...
He's strong.
I'm trying to keep up with your Twitch stream. But
Yeah.
for some reason it's playing through my monitor speaker and not my headphone.
That's weird.
So if I seem distracted, that's why.
Hmm.
Oh, is it because my sound output is... Nope. Okay, well, fuck you, Twitch. I don't like you anyway.
Yeah.
Streaming 3 days a week, twitch.tv/ArcticChild.
Let's see. Trying to think of.
Thank you.
All right, with Final Fantasy 14, I've been thinking that since my streaming is so bad, that to try just recording, doing a let's play of Final Fantasy 14. That hopefully it might look better. Where I make a new character. Also partly because there's that book that I've been wanting to write, and one of the characters in it been isekai'd from a place legally distinct from Eorzea. So having that having that character will give me incentive to actually work on that book. I need to work on that. But
yes.
yeah. But I'd have to find time, and I barely have time for everything I do right now, so who knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if somebody were to, say, I don't know, join our Patreon at the $5 tier and come to our Discord, they could say in the Discord, hey, Ace, I think it would be super cool if you were to do a Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV.
Well, I'm streaming on Sundays, so if you ever want to join me.
Yeah, well, we're not doing well, I work on Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep. But,
So, are we done talking about anime then?
I guess we are. So what's next on the itinerary? Oh, wait.
Now it's time
What's
for
up?
we
No,
shoot
wait.
the shit about whatever we want.
Wait, Haley, what's up? Did you...
Oh, I was gonna say I've been watching Angel Beats, and I did rewatch episodes of Peter Grill illegally, because I was planning on rewriting that review. I'm just gonna warn you guys now, the review after Aces is going to be my review of Peter Grill and Philosopher's Time. And I have to rewrite it again, because the first two versions I wrote were very angry and very mean to the people who worked on it. I did say multiple times that none of them deserved to continue working, and some of them deserved to burn in hell. And so I have to rewrite it to be slightly more moderate in
Well,
tone.
to be fair, they are making light of fucking rape, so.
Oh yeah,
on,
that's why I'm mentioning it here. I'm gonna give you guys a couple weeks notice. My review is very heavily centered around the fact that they use male rape as comedy, and female rape as comedy. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
In one of the episodes, they did give a woman an aphrodisiac so that she would pressure Peter Grill into fucking her.
Ah, not okay.
It's a wonderful show. were good.
You'd be doing me the world's greatest favor if you never told me anything more about that show ever again. The
I'll
more
tell you
I learn
this.
about it, the more I hate it.
I'll tell you this. I'm not watching any more of it, but I've been watching Angel Beats. Here's what I was originally saying. I've been rewatching Angel Beats, and I'm reminded of how lovely it is. I can't say anymore because I am working on that for my next review after Freeze. So.
Alright.
Hold on, Ben just walked into my room.
So, what else have you been up to besides working yourself to death?
Nothing, just working myself to death. So what's next on the oh wait, well we'll wait for Haley to get back. I'm trying to think if there's anything I wanted to talk about of any of the other anime I watched this week.
How was Cells at Work?
It was good. Both of them involved hair matrices, which is I wonder if that was planned, but I doubt it.
Yeah. Looks like next is best and worst of the week. So what was your favorite episode this week, Ace?
Oh, Wonder Egg Priority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, probably. That one's I haven't watched Osomatsu-san yet, but... Oh, wait, no. Actually, no, it wasn't Egg. It was ReZero. Because we saw baby Amelia, and she met she met Juice. And she called him Juice, and it was cute. So...
That is cute.
Yeah. ReZero is a good show. You should watch ReZero.
Yeah. And Noah, what was your least favorite thing you watched this week?
Arrow. It was just boring.
Yeah.
What was it?
For all I can say...
Oh, Back Arrow.
Back Arrow.
Yeah.
Like, for all I can say about Jobless Reincarnation, I didn't watch enough of it to actually care about it.
That's fine.
I've been watching Back Arrow, and I enjoyed the first episode, and I wanted to enjoy the second episode. And the third episode arrived, and it was just boring.
It was just boring, yeah. It's a shame.
How do you take a Wild West mech anime set in fantasy land and make it boring?
I don't know, but they do it all the time.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Ancient Star Wars.
I think something got quiet. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking through my game folders for something to play that I won't feel inclined to yell at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, we already plugged the upcoming article, so let's just shoot the shit until it's time to plug things.
Is anything?
Yep.
Trying to think.
Let's see, I've been playing a lot of Sims 4 lately.
Oh, I've been wanting to get back to Sims 4. But every time I try to either stream it or watch somebody else stream it, Twitch just cannot handle it. It's just constant buffering.
That's weird. Do you have a VPN?
I do not. That costs money.
That's not true.
Oh.
Opera has a free VPN, but VPN
So send me a link.
Can cause that. Just Google it, Opera browser. It comes with a built-in VPN, but your VPN can cause connectivity issues.
Yeah, but I don't have any VPN. If I had a VPN, I'd be learning to get onto the dark web so I could buy black market testosterone. It's super not fair that testosterone is a controlled substance and estrogen is not. You know what that is? That's sexism. Sexism, plain and simple.
Yes. I mean, but also both of them taken in the wrong dose can kill you. So
yeah.
Please be careful. I love you.
And testosterone taken in the wrong dose is what fucking athletes use to cheat.
Oh, that's probably why. That would be why it's
the athlete's
because
fault.
it's that's why I gotcha. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all the jobbers.
They've ruined it for everybody.
Hey. I, as a former reformed jock, do take offense to that statement.
Good.
Not the jocks. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I suppose I could be considered a jock too at one point.
Yeah.
I was on a swim team, and then in the Navy.
Ha ha ha.
Were you in
I never did a sport.
I know, Ace, but we love you anyway.
I was in band.
Yeah,
yes, we know.
And then I got pulled out because I forgot to pick up you and Fen from school. and our stepfather lost his shit.
Fuck him.
Actually, I didn't forget. I had to stay behind to leave my to get my science book and missed the bus, but
Like, not to get too serious, but fucking that wasn't your job.
no.
That was his and mom's job, not
Yeah.
yours.
It should
fuck
never
off.
have been his job at all.
That's true, but unfortunately, our mother hired him for it.
But that really does speak to our age difference, that I was in high school and you guys were first grade? Yeah, you were in first grade when I was in high
Oh,
school.
like 7.
Makes me feel old.
You are old.
Yeah.
You're like 7 years older than me. That makes you what, 35?
I'm 33.
34?
I am 33.
That's
I am
right.
the
Here
same
am,
age
about
that
to turn
Jesus was
35.
when he died. So if I make it to my 34th birthday, I can tell Jesus to kiss my ass.
I mean, theoretically, you could do that anyway.
Yeah. Ah, crap.
What happened?
Now this thing stopped my thing from using its effect. It's fine.
Anybody read anything interesting?
Well, I'm waiting till the plugs before I talk about what I've been reading. Oh, wait, there is one that I don't want to plug, but I do want to mention. Is I've been reading this one webtoon. It's a boys love one about a guy and a vampire, and these people have absolutely no relationship outside of having sex. They just fuck constantly. And that that the vampire's like, oh, I don't think I can live without this guy. It's like, dude, you don't
Do you
know
know
each other.
anything about
You've
him?
done nothing together except for have sex, and once you went shopping. He doesn't even know
What's
your
his
first
last
name.
Yeah. I've been reading Marry Me, which is a webcomic.
Yes, I like that one.
Which
Yes,
oh,
I know
I used to watch that one, but I was following too many webtoons, so I ended up that was one of the ones I stopped watching.
Oh,
Following.
it's very cute. And
It
sweet
It is
and
very
nice.
cute and sweet, but I watch a lot of cute and sweet ones. Like Cursed Princess Club is very cute and sweet. And though that one does play therapist slightly too often. It does get kind of boring sometimes, but
Which one?
the Cursed Princess Club.
Oh, yeah. I haven't read that one.
No, it's good.
I started that one and I couldn't keep up with it. I don't know why.
Oh, I
Yes.
started that one.
Good, it's just
Yeah, it's fine.
I started reading that one you guys were talking about last week. The one about the girl who was being reincarnated constantly.
Meet Me in My
Oh
Life.
yeah, that
See You
one.
in My 19th Life.
Yeah, it reminded me. It had very strong. Oh God, what's it called? There's a light novel with a similar premise where a couple keeps being reincarnated, but if they ever meet something and fall in love, something tragic happens to her boyfriend, and she is the only one who ever remembers their past life, so she has become very emotionally dead.
Oh, it kind of reminded. There was one they were doing a short one contest a few months ago, and there was one in there. My favorite was one called Dimensional Hopper. It was with the guy where every time you go to sleep, he would wake up in some alternate dimension as some alternate version of himself, and it was really kind of weird. But the person who writes that is named Nori, which makes him automatically one of my favorite creators because my cat's name is Nori.
You're very unbiased.
Yeah, but Nori also has a webtoon called The Masked Henchman, which is good, and you should read it. And they finished it and started a new one called The Ogre Chef, which only has one chapter.
Sounds like it's not the same similar premise as a Dead Leviathan book that I'm Googling the name of because I don't remember what it's called. It's about a teenage boy who goes to sleep and wakes up every day in a different body. It's the same universe, but it's a different body every time. Anyway, he falls in love with this girl and he keeps finding her when he wakes up the next day.
It reminds me, there was a one, I don't know why it reminds me, but there was this one manga I was reading back before I deleted the illegal streaming app. Manga app I was reading it off of because it kept filling up my data, my phone's storage too quick. But there was one where these childhood friends every night they switch their physical sexes and swap them, and it's this little romance between them, and it's cute. So, but I don't know why that made me think of that, but yeah. But yeah. Anyway, anything else we should talk about before we start plugging the stuff that we want to plug?
Well, I've been reading Omniscient Reader. I don't want to plug it or anything.
Oh, I love Omniscient Reader. That was such an interesting premise.
Yeah, but it's really, you gotta kind of like the genre.
Yeah. Like, it gets busy.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot going on, but it's, oddly enough, it's easier to, I've had a lot easier time following it than I have with a lot of the ones like that.
Yeah. It's very easy to read.
Yeah. Like,
there's a whole lot to pay attention to.
I remember who everybody is, even when they haven't shown up in a while, which is extremely rare for me.
Yeah, and he keeps calling the protagonist fucking Junibyo, and that's just
which is hilarious. Great. Yeah. No. But while we're talking about webtoons, my favorite webtoon is You're Mine, which is the one about the guy who is who's stalking a stalker for some girl, but then spoiler alert, turns out he was kidnapped and brainwashed for 10 years to be obsessed with her. And there was another one who was kidnapped and brainwashed for 10 years to try to kill her. So it's some kind of weird thing between them. But it's really good. It does have some issues. It did the whole cross-dressing serial killer, which is bad. And
always bad.
Always bad.
This webtoon on the front page of webtoons is called Love Me Not, and I'm really hoping that is not a furry pun.
Oh, it is. I think it is.
Is it?
Are they furries?
No, it's the Red String of Fate. Okay, we're
oh, thank God. Oh no, Blades of Furry is the one that I was thinking of. I didn't even read that one. I was like, I saw it was called Blades of Furry, and I was like, I'm good.
I hope you guys have fun, but I'll pass.
Oh, I get it. I know. I watched the Omegaverse video.
Also, Pixie and Brutus updated recently, and it was cute.
Which one?
Keep up with Pixie and Brutus. Pixie and Brutus.
Oh yeah, Pixie and Brutus is cute.
Retired soldier dog.
Yes.
It's cute. Oh, it brought a smile to my face.
Yeah.
Gave me a giggle.
It's very cute. They're playing hide and seek.
Mm-hmm. And he forgot his butt.
All right. Well, so we've already been plugging stuff, but time to specific plugs.
Plugging, it was just mentioning.
Yes. Time for specific plugs. Or we're gonna have to add a segment called the Webtoon Hour.
I've got a couple things I would like to plug. First is, especially to YouTube, if you stream, there's this artist, Harris Heller, who runs a service called Stream Beats. Puts up a bunch of free music that you're allowed to use on your streams. It's great. I've been using it in my streams. Music always fucking slaps. You should check it out.
Google it? Did you Google him like you said you were gonna?
I did. He does not appear to be a Nazi.
That's always a fucking relief.
Yeah.
It is. He's like a very interesting musician. Best professionals out there who want to stream. Pretzel Rocks is also good for that, but Harris Heller, he's got a bunch of playlists on Spotify as well of his copyright-free music. Other than that, Tripping Over You is a webcomic. It's about Liam and Milo. I'm going to plug this specifically because it is now in its last chapter. It's coming to an end. It should be ending in the next year or two. And it's about these two kids who meet in British high school, fall in love, and all of their slice of life drama. And it's very cute. It's very sweet. It's not dealing with anything overly heavy the way the other webcomic I read is, which means it's perfect for these days and times.
Yeah.
And that's called Tripping Over You.
Yep. Ace's turn. Plug two things. You get two things.
All right. Well, speaking of since we were talking about webtoons, I was actually planning on promoting a couple webtoons. Neither of them is actually on the Webtoons app. One of them is on Pocket Comics, which you guys should check out because it's got a bunch of great stuff. And the other one is on TappyTunes. But they're both ones that I immediately subscribed to because of the title. The first one is called So What If the Dark Lord is a Goblin? which it's about doesn't matter because it's called So What If the Dark Lord is a Goblin. But if you need a summary, it's about an elf who decides to resurrect the old Dark Lord, and you'll never guess what race he is, because the cops murdered her sister. So if you like dark fantasies where the protagonists are anti-villains and the antagonists are cops, you should check that out. That one's on Pocket Comics. And then the other one I want to plug is called The Skeleton Became a Cat Dad. And it is about what the title says it is about. Except that it's not, because even though they ordered a cat, they got a human baby. But they don't know that it's a human baby because they don't know nobody knows what humans look like in this world, so they just assume it's a weird looking cat. And even though the title calls Scaly a cat dad, the actual comic refers to them by they them pronouns all the time. So, and also the baby is always referred to by they them pronouns. So you know.
That's awesome.
Yep. But that one's really cute and funny, and that one's on Tappy Toons. And I just downloaded that one because I kept getting ads for it, and I didn't even know that Scaly Dad was on it, even though I had read the first chapter of that when it first started, and then didn't know it was being localized until I randomly downloaded Tappy Toons and saw it, and I was like, I know that one! That one's about the skeleton raising a baby! And I happen to like stories about dads because I'm at that age. Anyway, Charlie, your turn to plug stuff.
Becoming a father?
Yeah. Because I am the father of my cat. Where is my cat? There she is. She's on my bed.
Yes. Don't you have 2 cats?
I do, but the other one's just my cat because I got him when he was
cute.
3 months, and Nori I got when she was 3 days, so that makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
I never bottle fed Cammy. He just used to nurse off of Ash for some reason.
Is that why Ash never liked him?
No, Ash loved him.
Well, then why did you send him to live with us?
Because him and Nori were,
Sending
he
him
was
back.
stressing out Nori. Nori was getting stressed out by him. They weren't getting along. And Nori got sick. Yeah. Because Ash is very extroverted and likes to play, and Nori is very introverted and does not always like to play. And so Ash was being too pushy with Nori, and she found it overwhelming and got stress-induced colitis. Oh yeah.
Is that why he loves Tiger Lily? Because she reminds him of fucking Nori?
He loves everybody. Ash is not shy.
Yeah, but he's like obsessed with her.
Yeah. And now, and by the way, you know how Ash likes to steal food? Well, when I first got him, because I follow June's Kitchen on the YouTube, and he mentioned that when he cooks, he shows the ingredients to his cats so that they'll sit there and watch him cook. But I don't cook, so I just did that with my food, and it gave him the idea that I was interested in sharing. So
So it's your fault.
So from the bottom of my heart, my bad.
Is it my turn?
Yep,
to
it's your
plug
turn.
Things?
Plug some
Yes.
stuff. Plug
Okay.
2 things.
Okay, so one is a webcomic. It's Spirit of Farmers. It's on Tapas. Farmer of Spirits, sorry. And it's just really cute. A guy finds a plant and it grows into a child, and they have fun farming together.
Aww.
Yeah, it's cute. And all she can say is fucking hawa.
That's annoying.
She's a toddler.
Yeah.
It's cute. And then I don't really have anything else to fucking plug.
Well, did you read the new Daily Pass one that started yesterday on Webtoon? The one with the really awkward name, Flower, however the hell you're supposed to pronounce that. So an astronaut with a plant heart goes and fights evil plants. What happened?
1 second, I have to go kill a dog.
Oh.
Don't get a dog.
I don't want a dog. I'm afraid of dogs.
But this is for everyone. Just anyone watching now, anyone who's watching this back later. don't get a dog, especially if you're not going to be willing or able to put in the time and effort and money to give it proper amount of exercise and training. That
Yeah, if you're not gonna walk your dog, don't buy a dog.
Yeah, if all you want is a cat that's big, get a Maine Coon.
Yeah, like our mom got a companion animal, and I told her don't get a dog because you're not gonna walk the dog, and we live in a little apartment. And I thought I had convinced her to get a cat, but then she brought home a dog, and then fast forward several months, she made me take the dog back to the pound and get it and have it put down. And then tried to gaslight me about it later. If there's the secret lore on why I'm always talking shit about my mom, because she is a legitimately, objectively bad person. Yeah.
Yeah. So, where were we?
You were I was asking if you read Flow War or Flower.
No.
Oh, it's good. You might not like it because it's kind of horror-ish, but it's about an astronaut with a plant heart who fights plants.
Weird.
Yeah, it's neat.
There was one that I read recently that was really good, and I cannot for the life of me remember what the fuck it's called.
We're talking about webtoons again, apparently. We'll go.
Yeah. So just play Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, just play Final Fantasy XIV.
Don't play Final Fantasy XIV. You have to pay $60 for the base game, and then
no, you don't. You can get the base game. You get Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word is free. You just got to get the trial version. But if you want to buy the expansions, first you have to pay $60 for the base for that and Heaven's Ward before you can start buying expansions. But you can play through Heaven's Ward, which is up to level 60, for free. If you don't want to
pay for the game $60 and then a $15 a month subscription to get all the content.
Yeah.
You know what that sounds like?
On PC.
Sounds like bad.
Yeah. Sounds
you know what is another MMO that is bad?
Every MMO?
The Old Republic.
Yeah.
The Old Republic is bad.
We should stream that sometime very soon, Haley. I've been wanting to play that.
We should. I still need. I'm thinking of just
find
a random group to get to the latest story.
Yeah, because I'm playing. My Jedi Knight is fighting Justicars, and this is like my second or third time through Coruscant, and I feel like I'd be able to play for longer than about an hour if somebody was there ranting constantly that I could be amused by.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna have to try to find a random team to get through the latest story content, because these fucking Mandalorians are not designed for solo players, despite the fact that BioWare's most loyal fans are solo game players, and nobody who plays the Old Republic fucking likes each other. I'm taking away from my desk so I'm not shouting directly into the mic, say Charlie. But you cannot fucking create a company that excels at solo play, story-driven games. Put them into an MMO, have their two best expansions be story-driven, and then in their most recent bullshit, since they finally put the end to that fucking storyline.
You're great.
I am very annoyed. Do you have any idea how many times this fucking Darmanda motherfucker, this piece of treacherous bullshit, this absolute ruin of a person, has murdered me with one fucking hit when I am at full health! And I start all over again because I don't have anyone to fucking revive me!
Okay, Haley, I want you to take 3 slow, deep breaths for me.
Count to 10, please.
Remember that we love you.
Yes. Let's think about Lotro. You're playing Lotro. Lotro is chill.
Yes, Lotro is very chill. You don't get as many quests all at once like you do in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. And when you're
But they
overleveled
are
for the
much
quest, the quest thing stops showing up on your minimap, so you don't have to be annoyed by that constantly.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to pick up a level 1 quest when you're level 50.
Yeah. At least in Final Fantasy, you always get the option of just pay me.
Yeah.
Just pay me. I don't need the fucking gear. Just pay me.
But yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Feel better?
What were we talking about before I started streaming?
Final Fantasy.
MMOs and the differences between them.
Yes.
Those was a nice MMO.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the Shire for so many hours, and I keep finding more quests to do.
Yeah. You know.
I will say, in the Old Republic's defense, for all that it has questionable gameplay, weak-based stories, Knights of the Fallen Empire and Knights of the Eternal Throne were very good, and there's a reason BioWare has been beating that dead horse ever since Eternal Throne ended.
Oh, well,
That's when it peaked.
There is a reason that you can get so passionate about this game. If it wasn't at least good in some ways.
I think it's mostly just because Knights of the Old Republic was good.
Yeah, that too.
I like the Old Republic. I know it's a moral failing, but I like the characters, and I can even sometimes get into the class stories as long as that class story isn't smuggler.
Yeah. So you want to promote your shit?
Oh yeah, Arctic Child, twitch.tv/ArcticChild, ARTICKCHILD. I stream Wednesday and Friday, Wednesday and Sunday mornings. I usually start off The Sims at about 9 or 10, between 9 and 10:30. I start off The Sims, and then I play from whenever I start to noon, and then I play Dragon Age on Wednesday and Sunday. Saturday evenings, I play The Sims 4. I'm working on a Legacy Challenge right now with the Newmans. I'm on my Gen 2 heir, just aged up, teenager. And I've moved in Father Christmas, and we have a second child on the way.
Aww.
Okay, someone else go now. I know, I'm married to Santa. Sorry, he's called Father Winter. I keep calling him Father Christmas.
His name's Clement.
His name is Clement Frost, that's right. And when you have a baby with him, that baby gets a special trait that gives you 10% lifetime happiness gain on whims.
Oh.
Which is why I had a baby with him. And then I decided that Ace was in need of a sibling. And so even though Clement is an elder and will be dead before the child is a teenager, they're having a second child.
Okay.
And he'll actually be present in the life of this one. He wasn't around much for Ace because I didn't move him in because I didn't have a separate bedroom for them. And there you are. You're all caught up on the lore of my current legacy family. Charlie, you go.
Well, I stream irregularly on Twitch, EC Paulstein. I'm trying to stick to Sundays at least. I'll play Final Fantasy XIV with my hoarding classes with Echo Charlie. But it's a toss-up whether or not I'll stream any other day. And now it's Ace's turn.
Alright, I've got my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Ryota, spelled RHLOTR. I've got my Tumblr, which is also Ryota. And then I have my YouTube, which is Ace Barrett King. And which is where I put my recordings of both this chat every week and also my late night Locho. So in case you don't want to stay up that late on Thursdays to watch me stream Locho, which I do on Thursdays. Well, technically Friday at midnight to 6 a.m. generally. Then you can watch it on there. I cut it into hour bits and then post it one a day. And then, oh yeah, I do stream here usually on either Monday or Tuesday, depending on whether Radio Dead Air aired on Monday or Tuesday. And then usually I would stream after Review Wednesdays. But since we had it so late today, there's going to be no streaming until tomorrow, which is going to be Locho. And then, so yeah. But yeah. Lots of yes. Oh, and I also have a Twitter that's @BootyOrBooter, and sometimes I remember to promote my Twitches on there, and that's pretty much all I use it for.
This Twitter is evil.
Yeah. I do go on there and read it. There's lots of drama on there.
Yeah, but you can get that drama off like Tumblr.
Yeah, but no, well, I can't. I don't follow drama. I only follow blogs that spark joy on Tumblr.
Oh.
So.
Well, the really, really good drama always makes it to Tumblr eventually.
Yeah, we do eventually. I like when people refer to discourse that I've never seen. That's always my favorite.
My favorite bit of Twitter drama that I actually heard from YouTube through Samer Sophie streams was with Bean Dad.
Oh yes,
and
Bean
when
Dad.
I found out about when it reached Tumblr because we'd gotten news that the McElroys had dropped his music from their intro, and you know what their current intro song has been for the last couple episodes?
What?
Griffin singing to a parody of the Rugrats theme.
I watched the new Monster Factory yesterday. They made a baby.
Oh, that's cute. I don't watch Monster Factory.
It was let's see. I'm trying to think. But yeah, but that's Twitter. And so yeah. And then Fan has a Tumblr.
So druidquest.tumblr.com.
Yep, and
all
then
of these links will be in the YouTube description when this goes up on YouTube.
Yep, and then we have a Tumblr, which is ace-reviews at tumblr.com, and then we have a website, which is aceanimereviews.com. So
yes, just past Friday, Charlie had their review about Old Man's Journey. This coming Friday, Ace is doing
a defense of Rashta. How Rashta is not a man-stealing, home-wrecking whore.
He's a little bit.
It's going to be called Rashta is Fine, actually.
Yes, and then the week after that, just for warnings, will be Peter Grell.
Yeah.
So the week after Ace, remember, if you do not want to read about me screaming about Peter Grell, that's when Peter Grell will be going up.
Yeah.
Alright. I think that's everything. Hold on, let me ask Jen if she has anything she wants to promote specifically.
Are you winning, son?
I just won. This person committed suicide.
Oh no. That was very stupid of them.
I think they probably did it on purpose. They're probably like, oh well, I'm not gonna win this. I might as well just end it.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Maybe they had to do something and wanted to finish up quick.
Yeah, maybe that too.
But it's not interested in freely publicizing anything.
Okay. Well, then that's that for this week. You guys have a good one.
You too. Stay safe out there. I love you.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
Did we just get through a whole episode without Haley promoting The Untamed?
Oh, do you want me to promote The Untamed?
No, we finished our plugs. We probably spent more time talking about webtoons than we did talking about anime.
Yeah.
That's fine. The Untamed is a show that explores trauma and the pressures of society. It's available on Netflix at the moment. 50 episodes. You can't describe The Untamed in 50 words or less. Okay, The Untamed is good. Watch. That's 5 words. It's on Netflix, 50 episodes, about an hour or so per episode.
Alright.
It's very good.
Yep, and this one week was more successful than last week. Let's everybody give a round of applause. Round of applause. And then
Also the longest episode so far, I think.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out.
I don't think so.
Over an hour.
And I haven't actually stopped recording.
hour and
Should we just
19
keep chatting and see? Well, no. I'm going to stop the recording right now. Everybody, go read Skelly Dad. Okay, bye.